How you doing, man?
Shit, cooling, cooling, cooling. All right, y'all. Welcome to Outside Influence. I got a special guest in here today. Introduce yourself.
My name is Nico Baby, man, from California, upcoming artist, man. Thank you everybody for tuning out. I'm on you on the best side with the influence, man, with my boy, Nico Baby.
All right. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm from Los Angeles, California. About 25. I just celebrated my 25th birthday last week. On
Happy belated
Saturday or
birthday.
Sunday. Thank you. Um, from Cali, man, Los Angeles. Moved to the Inland Empire when I was about shit 2 or so, and then I've always been musically gifted. I play a few instruments, the drums, the trumpet. I always also was doing a little singing back in the day. Um, I always been into sports. Always been, an outside kid. Always been, real loyal to my family, friends, all type of stuff. Went to high school out here from kindergarten all the way to, or first grade all the way to high school. Started making music in about 2018, 2019. And then from there, man, just trying to push and just, keep going. I have a 2-year-old daughter, so that's like the pride of my life. So that's what I really do it for. Um, and just try to stay consistent with anything, not even just music, work, health, mentality wise, all starts with your mentality. So, um, yeah, I'm just a kid, man, from the west side of Cali, man, just trying to make some music and, you know, do the best I can.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, um, tell me a little bit about your music. Like, what kind of genre are you in? Like, what kind of lane you got?
Okay. Right now I'm really hip hop. I'm really all hip hop. I do got a few R&B songs. I feel like, but I'm really just hip hop. A lot of my big influences come from older rappers. Like it's a rapper. I think he's from Ohio. His name was Big Burner. I don't know if you ever heard of Big Burner. He was like an old school rapper.
Okay.
Kind of like the same feel. And then I'm only 25, so of course I listen to a lot of the new shit. But my two favorite artists are Future and Thug. So I wouldn't necessarily say I get a lot of my influence from them. Uh, I just I'm on the Cali side, but I kind of got that little Atlanta flow, kind of with a little twist to it. That's just me personally. So just hip hop rap.
Okay. So, what made you get into music? Like, start rapping? Like, what really started you start rapping?
Okay. Well, my older brother, I have an older brother. He was rapping, when he was going to high school. So I would always see him, kick his flow. He's a real lyricist, in his own right. My father's a pastor, so I've always been good with wordplay. Just always, you just know how to put words together, know how to put phrases together, cadences. I used to try to rap back in the day. Not gonna lie, but I was really focused on football, basketball, just other stuff, church, all type of stuff. So I really started. I was going to Orange Coast College, playing basketball, and
Okay.
I ended up getting hurt. I ended up losing my car, all type of stuff. So at that point in time, my boy Lee, he was making music. So I would slide to his house, man. He was just, just kicking it, just making music. And he was like, "Hey, Nico, you wanna hop on?" I was like, "I'll give it a try." We literally, bro, it was just like that. We was just trying to have fun. And then after that, bro, we start making music. We start putting it out. We start touching people. We start doing shows. We start doing a lot. So it was really never like I always had a passion to rap.
Mhm.
I never had a like I want to be a rapper. I'm just a musician. I love music.
Mhm.
So I always knew like I could probably attract some people, with my flow and how I am, how I present myself. So I just went after it, man. It's never really a big passion of mine, but since I love music so much, just want to stay around it.
Okay. Okay. So, who are some of the producers that you have worked with? Like, tell us about those type of producers you've been working with.
Yeah, but, well, a lot of the producers I was working with before, um, they were like guys I knew, uh, other artists, because some other artists do make beats.
Mhm.
Some artists they start making beats or they start rapping, then they start making beats. However, which way.
Mhm.
a lot of producers, I don't like working with a lot of people because I'm very picky. So
Mhm.
especially when it comes to content, music, I'm just very, very picky, and a lot of producers can't really get the type of vibe that I want because their mindset is so conditioned to what they're trying to put out for their own people and their own listeners.
Mhm.
So a lot of the times I can't get with these producers. I can't. So right now I'm only working with three producers. I know that might that might still sound like a lot, but my boy Quicksar, shout out my boy Quicksar, my boy
Mhm.
Wave, and then my boy Pollo Spirit, young cat, right here in the neighborhood. He's crazy, so I'm always looking for a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Just something that can just attract the people. While trying to say something, just trying to be attractable. In every aspect. So producers, I don't like working with a lot of producers, but I'm down with the work. I'm open minded, man. So I only work with a few producers that know exactly what I'm looking for.
Okay. Okay. So when you say that you're very picky. So what's the process of you going through picking that type of producer?
Right.
Like, what are you looking for?
I'm really looking for a transparency. I'm looking for a click. I'm looking for when I explain what the vibe I'm looking for, you should be able to imagine it in your head and put it on, put it in the fingers, put it on paper, as they would say. I'm always looking
Mhm.
for a connection. That's just like with anybody you talk to, your girl, co-workers, whatever it is. You know,
Mhm.
if you notice, like if you talk to certain people, like just somebody on the regular street, y'all can connect. You know what I'm saying? You end up that'll end up being your homie. Like, damn, remember how we met on the? You feel what I'm saying? That's how I am,
Mhm.
especially with producers. If you can't imagine what I'm saying, and I'm very vocal too, so I'm very vocal about what I want. Shit, I'll even make the sounds if you want me to. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
working with producers, I need it to be as swift as possible because I really don't like wasting time in the studio. I don't like sitting up just if he has to make beats for me, okay, cool, I'm gonna come back when you're done. I don't like sitting there cooking up. I think it wakes a lot of time. So when I am
Mhm.
working with producers, that's why I only work with some who can understand me, be patient with me, I'm patient with them. So working with different producers can be a whole process in itself.
Okay.
You
So when you say that you don't like wasting time in the studio, are you writing or are you freestyling or tell us that type of process?
okay. The majority of the time when I go in the studio, I already got it written. Um, I don't do freestyles that much unless it's like a couple lines, a couple bars I just need to throw in there. You know what I mean? I'm kind of a writer. Um, it just makes everything easier for me. Uh,
Mhm.
but I have noticed when I do get in the studio and I don't have anything written and I'm just on go. I do
Mhm.
feel like a lot of the time, well, sometimes it's like 50-50. I get good product out of freestyling, and then sometimes I don't. Majority of the time, or sometimes I get good product out of writing. Sometimes I don't. So it's really just about all on the vibe. A lot of times I'm faded in the studio, bro. I be faded as hell. So I be faded. So like if I get on my phone, okay, I got this. Let me do it. I'm going. Then I'm like,
Okay.
man, forget this phone. Then I'm ripping. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
it could just depend. The majority of the time I'm writing though. Yes, sir.
So basically it's the vibe that's
It's
set
the
in the studio.
it's the
Okay.
vibe. It's the vibe.
Okay. So with the vibe, do you have a lot of people in your studio sessions?
No,
Like, do you have, so it's just you and the producer?
me and producer, maybe my girl.
Okay. Okay. So let me ask you this, since you got a girl, do she okay everything that you put out, or does she tell you the truth? Like, hey, that ain't it.
Oh no, no, yeah, she'll tell me. She'll tell me. She'll let me know. Like, look, I think you should do this. I think you should go this route. Oh, I like how you was doing that. Maybe you should go back to that. Um, I have got that. Nah, don't. Nah, I think you could do it. Look, I have got that.
Okay.
That'll hurt a nigga heart. Put a little bump on your heart. You know what I'm saying? But
Little chip
other
on
than
your
that,
shoulder.
a little chip on your shoulder. But the majority of the time, I'm really looking for I'm really just like how I said I work with the same producers. That's how I am with
Hmm.
engineers. I only
Okay.
work with the same engineers that understand me and know exactly what I want and looking for, so they can give me that correct criticism. You know what I mean?
Okay. So with let me see, with the way that hip hop is going right now, it's a lot of drill beats. It's a lot of repetitive type of sounding going on. What
Right.
makes you different?
What makes me different? The fuck makes me different? I feel like, I mean, I just don't have that same auto tune sound. I actually know how to
Hmm.
sing. Most of these niggas don't really know how to sing, so they just taking that auto tune and they putting it on 150. That's one thing. I don't use hella auto tune. Number two, I just try to find something that people can relate to instead of talking about the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to go in the studio and talk about the same shit, like females, drugs. You know what I'm saying? I got a song called "Kill 'Em Dead," and it was basically just, just illustrating how strong we are as a people. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like just trying to take what you can, trying to use your platform and just changing the environment. Because you know a lot of us don't take an account of how many like younger folks is watching, how many
Hmm.
older folks is watching, um, how many people that's gonna meet you they don't even know you, so they gonna have their own opinion. So what try to separate you from your content is really like, it's like talk about real experiences that you've been through. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like let's talk about real shit that you really go through, or maybe your feelings. A lot of that shit, like the ride wave and all that. That's emotional. It's kind of like emotional rap. That's a new
Hmm.
wave. I'm not really into that. You know, I like the classy vibe using that. I got some shit that's kind of like not classy, but the majority of the time I'm just trying to come from a real place. You know what I'm saying? Something that I'm
Okay.
actually feeling, something that I actually going through. To be honest, bro, a lot of people probably will hear my music and be like, "Ah, I heard that before," just because there's so many people rapping.
Hmm.
You know, of course, there's so many people doing it. You know, certain it's so many people looking for like a certain thing. You'll have 100 million rappers sounding the same. You know what I mean? And I'm still going through that. I'm still learning how to, because I'm still young. I ain't been doing this too long. I'm still learning how to be different. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you ain't gonna ever change is forever. So I just try to do it the best way I can, man.
Okay. So what have you done so far to get your music out? Like, are you using any platforms? I know you got an Instagram. Do you got Twitter, fan base, shit, LinkedIn, et cetera,
Right,
et cetera.
right. Right now I'm using Instagram. I have put a lot of my music out on Twitter. A lot of my content. Of course, you know, every artist music should be on every single platform. Um, I would also, encourage people to get a team behind you. Initially, when I first started, um, I was with a team, a big. I wouldn't necessarily say they're a big team in Cali, but they making a lot of noise. At first, they was called 8K. They got a lot of
Hmm.
like verified artists, young folks that's really doing their thing. I had parted ways with them because I felt like I wasn't meeting their criteria or how they wanted to, so I ended up dipping on my own. Now I feel like that kind of hurt me in the long run, but if I tell people, if you got a team, have that team. So yeah, take advantage of Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. I'm really that's one of my projects, one of my resolutions for this year, getting content for TikTok and learning how to use TikTok. And then of course, I network a lot, events. Uh, uh, and then I don't have a fan base. I do have a link tree for people to go. I did have a website, but we have to do new innovative stuff for the website because I just don't want my website to just look like any other website. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
right now, I do got a lot of people that do support. I really don't know how people how people end up listening to it overseas and all type of different places. Man, it's crazy, but I mean, I use what I'm given. You know what I mean? Instagram, every social media, networking, events. I know a lot of people. That's it, man. I'm not doing anything spectacular.
Okay. So, before we head out, tell us two goals that you have for this year.
Two goals that I have for this year: one, be on the radio. Two, mm, one, be on the radio, and two, probably perform another sold out show.
Okay.
And it
So,
don't have to necessarily be my show. It could be my show. Like if I put on a presentation or a show, or it could be me open up for somebody and the show is sold out and I rock it out. You know what I mean?
okay. So before we head out, that was two. Now tell us one song that everybody need to go listen to.
One song that everybody at least go listen to. Shee. Oh, it's a lot of them. But I just dropped the music video that I want everybody to go listen to that. Tap in. Again, my name is Nickel Baby, NCCKOBBY. Go listen to that. I just wanna single out right now with the video. Again, bro, I want to thank you for the opportunity, taking time out of your day, using your platform to, give people like me an opportunity to speak and, just share some insight, man. So you're going to be
Yeah.
blessed 100-fold for this, for
Hey
real.
man, look, that was the goal of this whole thing, was to just give a platform to people that other platforms don't even think to even go to their message and be like, yeah, I give him an interview. It's
Right,
all about when they at that type of level, it's all about the money.
right.
But they don't know, like, I'm doing an interview with you right now. You may blow up later on, and then now you gonna come back and be like, shit, I did this interview with bro, so shit, I'd be able to, you know, let me give him a holler to do,
Right,
this interview,
right,
like an
right.
exclusive interview type shit.
Correct.
Like, it's always, it's just planting the seeds. Like,
Right.
I can do 100 independent artists, and out of that 100, probably 25 make it. But I didn't
Right.
already plant that seed. Now I can hit them up and like, hey, look, shit, shoot me a favor, let me get an exclusive or something like
Exactly.
that. So that what this platform was just meant to do.
Right.
Everybody ain't got it, so I just do a little something to make everybody feel comfortable on just getting more content out. 'Cause that
Exactly.
content is king. So
Key. Yeah.
any type of content works. So, but yeah, man, I appreciate you stopping by. Before we head out, go ahead and tell everybody where to follow you at.
Go follow me right now on Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is. Nickel Baby. My Instagram is NCCKO.BBY. Uh, Twitter's the same thing, Nickel Baby. Google, YouTube, they gonna know. Yeah, y'all go handle that. Again, thank you, bro, for real. Much love.
All right, no problem. And we out.